It's the Who You Tellin' podcast. We appreciate you guys tuning in for season 2. Once again, my name is E. I am your host, and we have 2 special guests in the house. To my left, we have Ameer, pro athlete of numerous years of pro basketball experience overseas. He's going to fill us in on all of that. Has played in Libya. Also has played what else?
Qatar, Lebanon.
Okay. Yeah, so many different places.
Yeah,
so
keep going.
we gonna get into that, but nonetheless, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure that you guys share and make sure that you guys go ahead and take time to comment below. Again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in.
We got Hammonds, Mrs. Tough Hoops in the house.
Yeah.
Oh man, you all over the place, man. I'm talking about coaching 7th grade basketball the 7th grade girls team for Curry. You got your own AAU establishment.
Facts.
You done played with 5 teams overseas. Ooh, you talking about a handful, giving back to the community, and you got your own clothing. My dog's doing it, man. I just want to say I'm honored to be doing tonight's episode. Like, to watch these two
Absolutely.
grow up and just see the phenomenal things being done. It's a blessing. It's a blessing. They definitely putting 704 on the map. That's facts.
Appreciate you guys for being on, for sure.
Oh yeah, thank you for having us.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So I just want to kick right into things. You know, we both have our questions that we wanted to ask you guys. I know this conversation is really important for me because I have a nephew that's like right in the midst of, his game heating up. He's on the way, 6'8",
He
15,
nasty.
6'8".
6'8", 15 years old.
Well, he down here?
Yeah, he in Greensboro. He in Greensboro, yep. He doing his thing. So this, podcast is something I'll be able to tell them, like, these are people that have seen the game from both aspects, male, female, whatever. And this is the game. So we got a lot of questions, but I first want to dig in to this because I know this is a special episode for you, Cherie, because, these are people that you know personally, on both ends. I know Nye, had the privilege of going to school with her and balling with her as well. But nonetheless, where you from? And I'll give you guys the opportunity to both answer, but where are you from and how was it growing up,
You can go first.
Oh shit! What did we meet? Irvin? Was it Irvin?
Nah,
Or was it Coach Webb? I don't know. I think it was Irvin.
It might have been a little sooner than that through our mamas for real.
Yeah, because our moms are good friends. They go play bingo or whatever. But yeah, we've been knowing each other for a long time.
Played ball together.
Oh yeah, AAU.
Boy, I had to do a lot of running behind you.
I'm not even going to call you out, but the question was, where's you from?
Concord. Everybody know I'm from Concord.
They know.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm from Concord.
You know what I mean? Just in case we've grown, followers and things of that nature over different networks. And some people are listening from different states. I'm originally from Baltimore, so I got a lot of family that's listening from, Maryland and things of that nature. So, that's important. You repping your home ground right here in Concord. You from Concord as well?
Yeah, I was born in Jersey, though. And then I moved from Jersey to Virginia. I stayed in Virginia for a good little bit. I got family in Jersey, Virginia. My grandma was staying in Virginia at the time. And then I moved to Concord, Kannapolis, like, I don't know what year, but I was probably like 9.
OC?
Huh? You said what?
OC?
Yeah. I remember type shit. So I've been in Concord, Kannapolis my whole life. Damn man.
That's dope.
Yeah.
So I know that, basketball is a pivotal thing in both of yours lives. Like, how were you when, just thinking back when you first put a ball in your hand? Like, how old were you?
I think I was 10 when I first started playing at the Boys and Girls Club. But I probably was playing in the backyard a few years earlier than that.
Yeah. What about you?
Me, when people ask me that, I got this picture on Instagram. Like, it was with my cousin. I probably was like 3 or 4. And I had a ball in my hand. I really can remember a lot of stuff when I was a kid, but all I remember is me having a ball.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like once I got conscious, I mean, like I said, I've been touching the little ball since 3, 4. Once I got conscious, probably like 8, 9. You know, now when you know I'm playing basketball now. You know,
sure.
Yeah. So really, my whole life.
Go ahead, Ree. I know you got a couple questions. You would.
I mean, I know the one thing that y'all got in common, and I don't even want to just jump there, but it's the overseas. Like, that is big, and even my nephew, I try to explain to him, you don't have to go to the NBA. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's so many other outlets. Like, what is that experience like?
Good.
I mean, it was great. It was everything to me. Like, still, that was probably my best moment so far in my life. Just because it was what I've always wanted to do. Like, it was like my dream to play pro basketball, and so I accomplished that. So, I mean, it was everything.
Shit, same. I'm still doing it. Like, so I'm even blessed for what I've been through so far. What I'm still going through, I'm gonna go through. It's definitely a blessing. Like, but for me, I feel like if you got that in you, you should always shoot for the NBA first. It shouldn't be, all right, I'm about to go overseas. I'm only good for overseas. Because that's once you like sell your short, I'm just good for overseas. Then now, like, what if overseas don't work? Now you ain't. But if the NBA don't work, overseas there because you done did so much. So it's like overseas, like, all right, we gotta,
Yeah.
So I feel like everybody should shoot for the NBA first.
So you saying that this was y'all's dream? If you weren't playing basketball, could you see yourself doing anything else?
I could.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
The reason I feel like I say I could, because now, like, when I just turned 30, so it's like, it's still basketball main thing, but now I'm seeing other stuff I want to do. Mm-hmm. So, like, but maybe before this, no. I would have been like, if you would have asked me at like 25, 24, nah, it's just basketball. Okay. And it's still just basketball, but now when I get older, it's like, I could have been, but it's so much other stuff I can do too. I don't have to just be labeled as no basketball player.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
can understand that. Yeah. I can understand that. One of the other questions that I had was thinking back, you did answer the question, like, how old you were when you first put that ball in your hand. But when did it become, like, how old were you when you made that decision, like, this is something that I want long term, though? Like, forever. I want to be known for this. I want to be associated with this, for a long term.
I would have to say probably like 9th, 10th grade, just because I started seeing a lot of interest from colleges. So it's like, okay, I'm really good at this. So that's when I started kind of like taking it more seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
That's tough.
Hey, you remember we used to rip off the little paper and write our autograph?
Oh, yeah.
Put remember me when I'm famous.
Oh, yeah. You used to practice your signature all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to do that too.
All over the paper.
Hey, look, what I need everybody to do, the viewers, take a moment, please like and share this feed. Take a moment and share it if you don't mind. We definitely appreciate all the love and support.
Absolutely.
And if there's anybody that want to watch, they ain't got Facebook, we are live on Instagram as well.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys on Instagram tuning in with us. Again, this is a rare occasion where we go live on Instagram, but we do it for you guys, trying to improve. We got merchandise out here as well. If you're interested in Who You Telling t-shirt, tonight and tonight only, they're going for $10 each. So definitely inbox us if you are interested. After tonight, it's going up to 20. And so Who You Telling podcast is one of the hottest podcasts and biggest growing podcasts that you guys are going to see around the city. So we appreciate you guys' love and support on that. On to the next question that I have for you guys. Recently, they made it a thing where youth can be paid through like NIL deals in the state of North Carolina. In terms of youth sports, like, what are you all's thoughts on that? And how do you
ain't
feel
fucking
about
with it.
I love it for the kid, like, you know, for the younger generation and whoever gonna get it. But I feel like, especially for her, because y'all was older, you was older, so it's like I can speak for them too. I feel like damn, why now? Like, you know how much difference that would have made? Because like my biggest thing in college was money. Like, but don't get me wrong, my mother and grandmother, anytime I asked, they gave it to me. Anytime. Yeah. But you don't want to keep asking. You know what I'm saying? You know you know you not hurting them, but you know you doing too much. So it's like, now it's like none of these kids got to worry about nothing.
Yeah.
They don't. All they got to do is hoop. Only thing they got to worry about is they family problems and you know, real, like, they don't got to worry about nothing else. Like,
yeah, that's facts. And honestly, like, in college, shoot, we could have used that money. Like, what? They didn't pay us that much money. Like, we could have used that. Yeah. So, yeah, it would have been a big difference maker for sure.
What was that college? What college did you go to, and what was that experience like for playing college basketball? Because that's the next level.
I went to UNC Charlotte. Honestly, if I could go back, I would go, like, away from here. Like, I wanted to stay around here so my people could come see me. Like, I was just a homebody.
So the whole city could come.
Yeah, I was a homebody. But, like, when I look back on it, I wish I would have went further away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you say that, because, you know, I'm like a fan, too, of that, too. So it's like, I always but do you say that because, like how they coached you, or just because you wanted to be away from home?
Probably a distraction.
Both. Yeah, both.
That's how I felt once I left. Because, like, my college experience, it was lit, bro. Like, JUCO was...
It was lit.
Yeah, it was lit. JUCO was... If you know JUCO, you're not going to have too much fun there. It's a community college. Right. But I was in Kansas, so it was people from different states, so it was okay. But at university, like, when I went to Sam Houston State, lit. Like, nothing I'd never seen before. Like, movie type stuff. Like,
damn.
And then to go to say there, like, even though we didn't get the NIL deals and stuff, like me... You know, I feel like I can disclose this now. I don't care. Like, I was getting money on the table from my coaches. Like, and everybody wasn't getting that. You feel me? So, like, I had a great experience, especially at the D1 level.
Do you think that's a big thing? Like, players getting paid under the table?
I feel like coaches? Definitely is. I mean, that's just me. You know, I can't speak on everybody. I feel like they are. Because if I was, you know, I'm not saying nobody's just better than me, but there's people that had better names going into college. So it's like... You know?
I don't really see that much in the girls' game, though. Not no under the table, no.
I feel like that's coming.
Not when I was growing up. No.
Yeah. I feel
maybe
like
now. Yeah.
I feel like even up to now, it's just now about to come with Angela Reese, all these girls, because they starting the whole trend.
They starting a whole new. Yeah,
they going crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, so
they going super crazy.
But to answer the question, my college experience was lit. I love it. I love college.
You love college.
Winston too.
So what's one of your favorite memories?
Favorite memories? Like basketball or...
I mean, college, period. I can be in the classroom. Might have hit the teacher on the
college before you answer that question, I want to know what college you went to.
I went to Sam Houston. Okay. I played 4 games, tore my ACL.
Damn.
And then I got my year back, though. So I had 2 more years. Mm-hmm. So I rehabbed. Everything was good. Like it was, when I was telling you before we lit, like we was in Texas. I had like, you know, majority of the Texas NBA team, G League team, they was watching.
Texas is different, period.
Yeah, so, and my school was in Texas, so it was lit. But then I tore my ACL, rehab that year, was coming back that summer. I got kicked out that summer. We're going into the next year.
At Sam Houston?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, kicked out.
So when you tore your ACL, what was that experience like? Like, did you think you was down?
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't, bruh. It's like, I don't know. It's like your heart get taken from you, I swear. Because it's like, and then that injury hurt too. Like the way I did my first ACL, but it's kind of my fault because I wear flat feet. I have flat feet, so I wear custom insoles type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like, I have to put them in these shoes unless I'm wearing slides. If I don't got them, I can't play. I won't play because my feet will go crazy. So that day we was in Vegas. I think we had to play one of the schools in the tournament, and that practice. I forgot my insoles, so I'm going through it normal, you know, practice, and then like I contested the dude's shot, and I came down on his foot, and I tried to leave, So then when I did it, like I screamed, and then my coach, like me, I was always getting hurt in practice because I like contact. So I was always, getting hurt. Yeah, not for real. I love contact. So I was always getting hurt. So when I went down, everybody was like, he all right, walk it off.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm over there like, nah, this.
I ain't walking this shit off.
And then I went to the back. I had a limp there where they had to help me. I went to the back and my knee was like a bomb went on that thing. Like it was like this.
Damn.
That's hard.
Literally like this.
That's
and then when they told me, I just started Googling Derrick Rose, like everybody who tore the ACL, and then the rehab stuff. And I started rehabbing before I had surgery. So I rehabbed before I had surgery, had a good doctor. He did NFL players and stuff in Texas.
See, that's just ambition, though. Like, you still ain't let a whole injury put you down.
I had 2 ACLs.
Damn.
That's fast.
2 ACLs. You want people, but when I tell players, they don't believe me. Like professionals, they don't believe me. They be like,
not the way you just crossed old boy up the other day. I'm talking about broke his.
Yo, ACLs is different, bro. That's crazy.
ACLs, I'm telling you, that's not getting no joke. That's a year.
I done seen 4 people tear their ACLs.
And I bet you they not the same.
Oh no.
Only thing I consider that's not the same that makes it hidden for me, that I know for sure, that other people wouldn't know if you don't know my game, is like me dunking as much. I used to like to dunk a lot. Like, I used to try to, like, not gonna say I used to try to dunk on everybody, but if I had a chance, I was dunking. And me now is like 2 points, 2 points. That's what my AC make me feel like.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be like, bro, you can't dunk no more, this, that. Then I'll go with that easy and just.
Yeah.
But now it's like I don't even really care to dunk no more.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I can say that messed me up with it.
Nah, you ever had a serious injury? Oh, my bad.
No, you good. No, I was done.
No, I haven't.
Nah?
I didn't.
I haven't.
See, I wish it was like that.
I haven't. Not saying that you get injured by not taking like weight seriously, but I took it very, very. I probably took that more seriously than me playing on the court. Like that weight room, I took seriously because, like, that's the difference between you playing and not playing. Like, so yeah, I took that very seriously. I was probably the littlest one on the team, but the strongest
and fastest.
You can ask everybody. Even in college, I was the littlest, but I was the strongest. I took it very seriously.
Okay,
that makes sense too, because I only like lifting with my legs. I didn't like to do no other lifting. Like I didn't even like lifting, period. But if I had to, I'm like, I'm going in and do legs.
Yeah.
Right.
You feel me? So that's tough. I wish I would have just do that. Like, lift.
That's why she tough.
Nah, facts.
Tough hoops over here.
Now I had some good strength and conditioning coaches for real.
What's going on,
did.
DeJuan?
What's happening?
What's his name? Fatback.
We appreciate you guys for tuning in once again, man. It's the Who You Tellin' podcast. You guys had a pleasure of tuning in live for this broadcasting that will be on YouTube for viewing on Friday. So you guys make sure you guys tune in.
Shout out to Nate and Bree too. I seen I couldn't say nothing, but they snagged shirts already, right?
Absolutely. Just make sure that you guys do send it in the inbox. Your size and just send a screenshot of the Cash App you sent so that we can just go ahead and have all that together in one piece. But again, we appreciate you guys tuning in. Make sure you guys take a moment to share this post. Share this post, man. This is a great topic. Great episode just overall here. So the next question that I had for you guys, did you accomplish the goals that you had set out for yourself? If so, what steps did you take to get there? And if not, what possibly held you back?
Look, they had to think too much for that one. I understand.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, I have. There's a few that I'm working on, but I always wanted to have a full scholarship. I wanted to play pro ball. I wanted to have an AU team. I want to have a gym. That's my next goal. I want to have a gym.
That's in the making.
I wanted to get married. So I want to have a kid. So that's a whole nother thing. Like, okay. I have a few that I'm still working on, but like for the most part, yeah.
Yeah. Is there any particular path that you took to make sure that you had, what you set out for or to have?
I mean, not really. I mean, when I played ball, I just took it seriously, and everything fell where it's supposed to. Yeah, everything fell where it's supposed to.
That's a good deal. What about you?
Nah. I wanted straight NBA.
NBA.
Nothing more, nothing less. I wasn't even thinking about overseas.
Yeah. It wasn't a thought.
Nah, it wasn't. None of that.
If you were, hypothetically speaking, just hypothetically, if you had the opportunity to play in the NBA but for less money than what you made overseas, would you have done that?
That changed the game.
You want to know what's crazy? Yeah, I would. Because now it's like...
The exposure.
Yeah, it's like you can get money so many different ways.
Yeah.
So it's like now,
endorsements.
I'm not getting the most money overseas. Like, I'm blessed for it, but I still make money other ways. So, you know, it brings it more. So, I still would have did it.
Okay.
But now I just... Like, when I was younger, I was straight NBA. It wasn't nothing else, nothing more. Even when I wasn't even good, it was like NBA.
Who was your favorite player?
Growing up, LeBron. Because I was the only person. It wasn't nobody else.
Can't get
Kobe,
away from LeBron, boy.
You had Kobe and all of them, but then once
It's
I started...
inevitable. I mean, I think it's well-earned.
Yeah, LeBron straight. But once I got, like, older and started making my own game, like, you know, then it became Westbrook. Westbrook.
So how y'all feel about him playing ball with his son?
Who, Bron?
That's lit.
Yeah, it's lit. I think it's good.
That's
it's a lot of people that hate it, though.
Yeah, they hate that.
Why do you think that is, though? Why do you think they hate that?
That's because they want, like, to keep it 100. Yeah, I feel like Bronny is good enough to the NBA. I don't care what nobody says. I feel like he got, like you said, he got a 40-inch vert. He not a shoe. He can handle. He's 6'1", 6'2". He can do it. Like, the NBA is not just how everybody think it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can go do it. And two, yeah, his dad put him in that position, but if that was my son, that was your son, your son, I bet everybody and all the ones that's hating, they would do the same exact thing. So I would, like, that's lit. That's and then it's Bron. Like, it's Bron. Like,
and shit, they saying a lot of people doing it in management and bigger positions than that. So why not Bron? Shoot.
Yeah,
and why not? That's the whole thing behind it. Why not?
Other folks do it and people don't even know it. Like, it's, you know what I'm saying? They just don't know it.
It's just because it's Bron.
Yeah, because it ain't no different from somebody owning a car lot and passing it down to their child, or real estate and passing it on. I mean,
and we grew up off the logic that it's about who you know.
And that's what it still is. That's what it's.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's your dad. Like this.
That's what it still is to this day. Like, who you know.
Yeah.
Who gonna give you that word?
So in terms of LeBron, it seems like both of you guys are supporters of LeBron. No LeBron shade here at all. So I have to ask, one of the most popular questions over probably the past 20 years, right? Or 10 years, however long. Bron has been around 20 years, right? 20, yeah. So, in regards to LeBron and Jordan, who do you have? Greatest of all time.
I was about to say, I meant to say, I got LeBron. I got Bron.
I got Bron all day. That's my favorite player.
Yeah, I got Bron.
Of all time.
And I love Jordan. I love Jordan, but I got Bron.
If LeBron get kicked out the league, not going to sit with LeBron. That's how much she loves.
No, I'm gonna cry. I already know.
I'm gonna cry.
I'm curious.
The NBA not gonna be the same way.
Support it. Like, why is LeBron greater than Michael Jordan in your opinion? I want to hear from both of you.
My opinion, I wouldn't just like, I don't know, I wouldn't just give it like, say this is the real. I'd be like, because LeBron he had more like adversity to fight. Like, LeBron is playing now 20 years.
Yeah.
And he's still consistent. Like, if you go put Jordan 20 year to LeBron 20 year, Bron gonna make him look bad.
Yeah.
Like, bad. Like, it's nobody you can just go be like, all right, go sit on LeBron because he old. No, it's not that. It's like, he got it. I don't even see him, like, declining, if that makes sense.
I feel like it's hard to compare them, though, because they just come from different times.
That too. Like,
and
it done came out. Did you see what they were saying? Like, they was patting Jordan stats?
I believe it, bro.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I believe it.
I believe it, bro.
14 steals. Like,
I believe it, bro. And I love Jordan. Ain't nothing against Jordan. I love Jordan.
Yeah, they said they was giving, what other players.
Yeah, it just came out
on theirs.
I don't know how true it is, but it just came out.
Wow.
I don't know.
That would change history, and that's unfortunate.
It ain't changing though. It ain't gonna change.
It don't change the game, but
his shoes gonna go from 180 to 80.
I feel like it's gonna change our mindsets, but they not changing them stats because Jordan is still Jordan.
Fast.
Yeah.
You know, like
he run too much.
That's still like Kobe.
At this point,
Kobe.
it's politics and shit. They not gonna fuck with his shit like that.
Absolutely. Yeah, Jordan is Jordan. I personally, I love LeBron. You know what I mean? Like, just off the court as well. You know what I mean? Clean. You know, just even off the court. You don't hear nothing bad about him. His character. You know what I mean? His life and things of that nature. So it's just, you know, that's impeccable. You know what I mean? We done all heard things about Jordan, bro.
Yeah, fast.
Here, there, da. You know what I mean? And some of it might be true, some of it might not. But
you don't really hear stuff on Jordan.
And if you hear something about LeBron though, like, come on.
It's basketball related. Like he in the locker room telling the GMs what to do.
Yeah,
like it's stuff like that. It don't never be nothing like
stuff about that pool. But you know, anywhere that you work, you didn't sit there and you just said to yourself like, "Yo, I just want to be standard, regular." You know what I mean? Like, nobody special. Like, if you had pool, you want pool. Yeah. You know what I mean? The goal is to have some sort of pool, right? You know what I mean? So that's cool. That's cool. In terms of basketball and your love life, and congratulations, you know, on being newly married.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, big ups to that. So in terms of basketball and your love life, you know, we talked about, for both of you, it was pretty much early on that you had the mindset like, this is something I'm going to do long term. How did relationships work out in regards to, you know, you still seeking out what your goals are? You know, was that something that you was able to juggle? Or was that something you stayed away from? How did that work?
I can't, man.
It's hard.
You just look like you had fun overseas.
Nah, I don't know. Like me, if you want to be all the way 100, like
be all the way 100.
Yeah, I don't got no reason to cap. Like overseas, it's cool. It's cool. Like for me,
they probably ain't got no meat over there. I like my women to have a little meat.
No, they do.
They do.
They do.
Oh shit!
Like, they got all types over there. But me, I ain't gonna lie. If you put an overseas chick and an American chick like next to each other, I'm going with the American chick. Like, that's just me. That's just a lot of people around here. They gonna go with the overseas. But now I done seen it and been through all that. Cause the American chick gonna relate more to me.
Yeah.
Like me, I gotta talk a whole different way with this overseas girl. I don't gotta act different because she like how I act. It ain't that. It's about just her getting you. Like I had fun overseas, but it's hard to get a relationship. I'd rather just be in a relationship. I ain't gonna lie.
Really? Okay.
I wouldn't dare mess with no overseas.
Hey, nah, I promise you, I felt the same. I ain't
like
touching.
I would never like. I had them as teammates, so you gotta think like as teammates, you shower together, all this. Like they are dirty.
What country you was in again?
They are dirty.
Nah, what country you was in again?
I was my first was Lithuania. Then Russia.
Russia
was crazy.
You didn't like Russia?
I mean, it was straight. That's where I played against all the WNBA players in Russia.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played against Brittany Garner, Diane Taurasi on one team. They was fucking loaded. Like, yeah, I quit, bro. We was getting beat about 40.
What?
Man, what? I told my agent I gotta go right now. Yeah, I was
that
the
ain't
only
in your
American.
vocabulary.
Have you been the only American?
Yes. No, I know your pain with that.
I was the only American.
That's bad.
So
like,
you probably couldn't even.
Well, go ahead.
No, I was saying, could you even communicate with your teammates?
I had two teammates that like translated for me.
So you was like Monica in Love and Basketball,
like
when
even
she couldn't.
The coach didn't know no English.
Oh damn!
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Yeah, it was bad. And then we was getting 40, 50. Oh no, it was tough, bro. Wow. I was the only American on my team,
and that's hard.
These other teams got all these WNBA players. I'm not in no league. I'm the only American. It was awful, bro. I had to leave. That's the only team I left.
That's horrible, man.
The only team.
That's crazy.
Mm-mm.
What about you? What was your experience like?
Whenever I've been by myself, it's been just how she said it. Like, all right, like I done got 30 balls. Yeah. And then sometimes, like, I go to teams where, like, they don't even want to get another American. Now I'm playing against 2 Americans. You feel me? Like, so, like, it'll just be difficult.
I remember going on the FanDuel one time, and I just went on there and was like, just put $10 on a little game or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really know what I'm doing all the way, but it was like, I don't even know. Shing, shing, shong against. It was some, you know what I mean? All I seen was lots of letters. And so I'm seeing like the eyes, and I'm like, yo, I'm about to do this. But you know, they sometimes have like the games where you can view it. You know what I mean? Like right there while you're watching your bet. Man, it was horrible. I was like, this is a league? Like, where are they getting these plays from? Like some countries are struggling.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, with the sport. You know, it's like our high school and middle school teams with, especially these like, are y'all surprised at how much, like, the youth, like, I just feel like you were nice. You know what I mean? I seen your game. You were nice in high school. But these high school kids now, I feel like
they different.
They different. But I can tell you the difference between us and these kids though, like we had that dog. Like we wanted it. Like
we didn't come on the court to play for no cameras. We didn't have cameras.
That's facts.
You ain't had no, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, oohs and ahs you got in the crowd that would have went viral to this day.
Yeah.
Come on, like, I'm talking about the whole gym, like, ooh.
The time
like me including, like, you feel me? Like, we ain't have no cameras.
And I'm saying that, like, because I've coached so many different kids, diversity, like, so many different age groups, like, and that's the underlining factor right there. Like, heart, like, how bad you want it. Yeah. And that's even with coaching the Team Curry girls, like how bad you want it. Like, you gotta have that dog. Like, it's not about skill. Like, yeah, you gotta have that certain skill, but if you're not here mentally and you don't got it here, you ain't gonna go nowhere.
What is it like coaching for him? Like, is it just his name? Like, is he to a certain extent involved with this, or?
He is involved with the older teams. I coach 7th grade, so, but it's still the same level of standard, you know, like excellence, really. Like, shoot, I play with girls right now that probably can give the girls I play with in college a bucket. Like, they can hoop, like you said. Like, they different. Like, they really can hoop. Are. They can really hoop, like, skill level wise. But like I said, it's about different things on that court, man. And it's more than just skill. Yeah.
I feel like y'all do deserve, like, just jumping back to the NIL thing, I feel like y'all deserve a little back
pay. And they need some interest with it, goddamn.
Yeah, man, that would be nice, man. A little standard.
A lot of people, like, you got a lot of players, too. That's like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
just a little something, you know what I mean? Even like, ain't nobody acting like we ain't, you know what I mean, struggle sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, you cut me 5,000 or something. You know what I mean? That would be cool. Like, come on, man.
And they getting it for, like, little food spots right around the school. We had food spots right around our campus that we could have been in our little deal. Oh, come eat some chicken or something. Man, what, man?
For real. I can see somebody being outside of Whataburger and shit. You know?
That would have been my idea because I was eating Whataburger crazy in Texas. Yeah. I just got put on to it when I went to Houston. I was like,
no, now that's a different type of Whataburger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They Whataburger fire. Like, but as soon as I landed in Houston, I went there. The next day I went there again. The next day, like, I was eating Whataburger. Like,
that shit.
Do you think it's better than In-N-Out Burger?
Yes.
Absolutely. I do not like In-N-Out.
The Texas, the Houston and Louisiana Whataburger, not North Carolina Whataburger.
Oh no,
I want to burger don't
look,
even compare to that.
Yeah,
you
burger.
know-
I know you're talking
do you
about
know
the
we
orange
getting-
W, right?
Yeah, the orange.
the
The
one
orange.
in Concord getting sued for the name now.
Oh yeah,
So
I seen that.
apparently, it was something they were supposed to
by
get
the
a name back
by the
or
sheriff's
something.
office.
Yeah.
By the,
I heard about that story. I'm interested in knowing, being that you guys have both been to several different countries. Which country? Because I'm personally, I'm afraid to go outside of the country. I just, I'm paranoid as hell. But
you'll love that. You'll love it though.
I'm sure I would. And I'm going to do it just because of that reason. But nonetheless, I'm curious, which country, I know you said some countries were nasty. Which country had the best food?
That's tough.
I'm scared to eat out the country. I don't want to try no other food. I don't even think we eat real Chinese food.
That's tough. I mean, honestly, I'm not a cook, so
Yeah.
I was eating fast food or like whatever the people like give us discount eating that. That's why I was eating that. But most places had like McDonald's, Pizza Hut,
So
Subway,
y'all not big
KFC.
foodies or nothing like that. Y'all was
But
good
tell
with
me-
fast food.
I mean, for me, it was more so probably like either Libya or Iraq, or not Iraq, or Lebanon. Their food was good. It's really good.
So what do they call our food? Do they call it like American food?
Yeah,
That's what they
exactly
call
it.
Yeah.
American food.
Oh, I want American food. How we be like,
But
I
they
want some
American
Chinese.
food is different.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of those things that they support here to be in our foods aren't supported over there. I understand.
Their food actually better over there because like when I say better, it's more like healthier.
Yeah.
We got
Like they McDonald's and everything over there fire. KFC,
Oh my god.
fire. Like
KFC.
bro,
KFC
any fast food that's over here, that's over there, it's way
is so
better.
Good.
That's funny.
Yeah, like what else they got?
Pizza Hut.
They ain't got no Bojangles.
Nah, they
Nah.
ain't got Bojangles.
Wendy's, they got a Wendy's.
They got Wendy's.
Burger King. Oh my god,
Yeah, they
I
got
love
Burger
Burger
King.
King overseas. I love
Burger
Burger
King.
overseas.
Yeah. It was
I haven't eaten that one time here. I was just in Morocco.
Another is like Hard Rock Cafe. They be having
Hard
those.
Rock Cafe, them just fire. Yeah.
So check this out. Somebody in the audience asked, I'm gonna word it a little differently. Would y'all do a training camp together?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, for sure. I would do it with anyone.
Yeah, I would do that.
No, don't say anyone because I can't do no training camp.
I mean, anyone that like I grew up with and I knew they hooped, like I would do it with anyone I thought it would be good.
You know what's crazy? That's one thing I've always loved and admired. Boy, if my daddy could see you today, you was always my daddy's favorite player between you and Keisha. And I'd be like, look, daddy, I don't want to hear that shit tonight. But like just
Keisha
the
was really good too. Man.
Keisha
humbleness.
was a dog.
Yeah.
Keisha was, I can't even, I don't even have words for Keisha.
Keisha was a dog.
Man,
Which one was Keisha again?
Light skin,
Keisha Resper.
green eyes. She got pretty eyes. Her brother was TJ.
I feel like
Went to Central, right?
I feel like I remember her, but I don't. Like,
You know, if you see her, you'll know her for sure.
it's only a hand amount of girls I remember. I ain't gonna lie, like a hand. Like, that's about the whole county. It's not too many.
It's not.
But it's the humbleness, man. Like, you know how many people that, we do have a couple people that have been successful from this area and they ain't thinking about Concord. They like, fuck all that shit. They out for them, like, giving back. That's what it's about. Like, you never know who you helping to raise. You never know. It can be the next LeBron. It might be the next, I don't want to say Lisa Leslie. Don't nobody say her no more.
Yeah.
who them new players y'all calling out?
Angel Reese.
Yeah.
Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
But that
I
would be
question,
dope.
like,
Asia Wilson.
I know a couple people that I've had the pleasure of speaking to that actually did have the opportunity of they were drafted in the NBA, one in the NBA, one in the NFL, and they had that serious injury, right? And that messed up their opportunity to actually fulfilling that, dream. Just in general, not making it to the league, to NBA rather. Having to go overseas for you, and fulfill that pro ball there. was there any type of like depression that took place, or just being down on yourself because you did not make it to that goal, like, or to that point?
You want to answer? I'll answer after you.
I mean, for me, no. Only because the women's game is a little different. Like I feel like for women, you get the opportunity to play against a lot of WNBA players because their season is during like the men's season. Mm-hmm. Like their WNBA season is in the summer. So I mean, it's very few people that's gonna be able to have the opportunity to play against them. But for me, it was like I had the opportunity to play against them during the regular fall, winter season. So, I mean, it kind of made it okay.
Right.
And I just knew the chances of making it to the WNBA, so I wasn't, like, honestly sweating it. Yeah.
Okay, I got you. What about you?
Every day. Every day I think about it.
It's a struggle for you?
Huh?
It's like a struggle for you?
Yeah, every day. It ain't no struggle because that's what makes me who I am. Like,
right,
I still
right.
get up. Like, you would never think I would think about that stuff every day.
Okay.
But no matter what league I've been to, what I did, you know, no matter, I'm like, bro, I'm supposed to be there. But it ain't even supposed to be. I'm right where I'm supposed to be, but I feel like if I'd have made the right decisions, I would have been. So, like, every day, to my literally getting up, waking up, like, bro, I'm not supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Every day. But that's what just make me keep going harder, like, you know. So.
What do you think is next for you after the league? Because you're still playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you see past the league when you're done playing ball?
I want to do acting. I want to do acting.
That's crazy. I've thought about
dope.
that. Yeah,
I want to do acting. Like nothing crazy, but like start like Tubi level or something.
Yeah.
Hey, Tubi, hold on now, don't sleep. Tubi done came the fuck up.
It is, but that's where I got to start at.
Oh, God. It be the gunshots for me, man. It's just
put me in something like that. That's what I'm trying to put me in something. I'm gonna adapt real quick. And I feel like acting, and then now some of the stuff I'm doing, like I'll be doing gaming stuff. You know,
I see that on your Instagram.
I got little businesses, like I invested in a rental company. You know, a little like, you know, like startup based rental company.
Okay.
So it's like, you know, it's a lot of stuff. But I don't want to be working for nobody when I'm done with basketball. Like I just want to be
set
at home. Like
you
know, even at home, but just my own boss.
Right. Yeah, to pay me on way.
I will say I normally don't care for the rude locks, but your shit look good. Like it compliments you.
Yeah. I normally don't like them too. I swear, ain't nobody did these.
Yeah.
People, I get compliments on my hair so much.
Yeah.
But I got haters though.
Yeah.
Like my mama hater. Mama Bridget hater. Like my closest family, my cousin Brianna hater. But a lot of people, like kids too. They be telling their mommy, or I be like, whenever I'm walking to somewhere, some kids be like, "Mom, I want that."
Yeah,
their mama be like,
messing your head.
Yeah,
they fire. I love.
They probably pull their child closer to them and stuff like
facts.
that.
And then I got the real dreadheads like y'all, like you know what I'm saying, but they really love hair more than probably us. They be like, "Yo, what you do to your hair?" I'm like, ain't nobody did. I ain't did nothing to it.
Yeah, that shit look good.
This is straight.
And it's getting long too.
Man, what? It got crazy. It's getting
drop for sure.
It's at that length, like I be aggy with it, bro. I swear, I be like, do I really want to do this?
Freeform, man. Those is dope.
I ain't gotta pay to get my hair done, none of that.
Yeah.
Straight wake up.
That's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I throw it up sometimes.
So while I got you feeling yourself, what was one of your cockiest moments on the court?
Cockiest moments?
Cockiest moments.
It was Winston. So like, all right, we was playing Fayetteville State.
Oh, so I know that game was lit.
My coach, bro, like you could ask anybody who played with me, anybody in the CI, anybody who went to the school, they were like, bro, there's no way Ameer should have came off the bench any game.
Yeah.
So that game, I came off the bench, but it was like we was warming up, and Fayetteville State game packed deep. So it was one dude like right by our bench. I don't know if he knew me or not. I really don't. But he the reason they lost that game. So we warming up. He like, why you got that 704 on your leg? I heard him. I'm like, bro, I ain't nobody paying. Because they always be talking to me for real. They always want to come pick at me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I ain't paying no mind. Then he get the, bro, you like, this, it ticked me off because I wasn't starting, nigga. He like, you probably don't even start. Like, that pissed me off, bro. Like, it pissed me off, bro. So like, that's when I got to talk to him. Like, yeah, I ain't starting this game, but I got something for you. Like, I'm talking to him now. We warming up. So like, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I don't know what the score was when I got in the game. I don't know what time it was. I was just looking at him the whole time. So I got in the game. Like, the team doubled me like off the first possession. So I threw it out. Somebody out of the double team, a tough pass. He traded. So then I looked at him because like I'm a team player. Like even if I don't score that one, I passed that one. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at him like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even do nothing right there. So then came back, hit a little three. I looked at him. You know, I was getting to the rhythm. Then we got to the second half. Like this one, I'll never forget this. Like so we came down in possession. I hit a three. Boom. So I came down. I looked at him. Like, and we got to go back on that other end. You know what I'm saying? That's he on the defensive end type shit. So I'm coming back here. I'm like, yeah. So while we're doing that, it's on film, I swear. We got to steal while I was talking to him. I'm like, yeah, nigga, yeah. But then I looked at the steal. I'm like, oh, shit, we got to steal. I run back down, and I get right back in the same position. This is right after I just hit one. Boom. And I came back to him like, you like, talking that crazy. But I ain't trying to like, you know, I ain't trying to too long. I swear. It was so many people around him. The people around, they all found me after the game. Like, whether if it was right after the game or on the net, they was like, because I was talking to him. They didn't know why I was looking over there. Yeah. But I was talking to him the whole time. So that second one in a row, we came back down, and then I hit a third one. And then, boom. And then
he was ready to whoop your ass.
After the third one, no. After the third one, when I came down there, he was like, "Bro, you got it, bro." He was like,
"Oh, he threw in the towel."
He was like, "You got it, bro." He was like, "You got it." Because after the first one I hit, he was still talking. The second one, he was like, "All right." And then the third one, he was like, and then I hit another floater. That part was the most like, and I finished. I was a player of the game off the bench. I went 4 for 5 from 3. I only missed 1 3-pointer. And it was all for him. It wasn't even. I wasn't even playing for me.
That was the motivation.
Nah, that was the cocky. Like I wasn't even trying to be cocky. It was more so like he turned me up. Like, I wasn't even. That's I was already bad. I wasn't starting.
You was in the zone.
Yeah. Because as a basketball player, when you know the feeling.
Oh yeah.
When you know you're supposed to be starting, like I don't know, for some reason I always like that got to me. It's there. I don't care. I don't care what you say. You can't. Like, Ameer, it's okay, you ain't starting. No, I might say it's okay, but in my head, I'm like, y'all got, everybody here got me messed up.
Yeah.
Like, so, like, for him to say in front of everybody, it's female, you ain't even starting. I said, oh, man. Like, he
worked his ass.
He did, wow. That was
hey, my man got so hyped.
Yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie, he turned me up, bro. Whoever he is, he know, like.
Yeah.
He know, like, you know.
Nigga, you know.
He know. He the reason Fayetteville State lost that game.
Damn.
What was the final score, do you remember?
We ended up winning probably by like 7, 8.
Oh, that was a good game.
It was a good game. It was deep, too. I'm talking about packed.
Dang.
Packed.
Them games was crazy.
Winston games was lit.
But Winston itself is just lit. He ain't got to be in that game.
Like, I ain't gonna lie, I played in front of SMU in my D1, and I played in front of Cal. I played against Jalen Brown. It was a good. I mean, California was just different because like they gym go up. It don't go like this. Them things go like this. So like that was just crazy playing there, but. No game from SMU, and I played in front of the president then. I forgot who the president was. He was courtside at SMU. But no game compared to, like, Winston games, right? Games. Like, I know y'all heard about them.
Right? Yeah.
Shit, I seen the pictures and shit that you was posting.
Bruh,
crazy.
I'm talking about y'all don't understand, like.
Yeah, that's a different
like, they was trying to tell me, so, like, y'all know me, like, I just got kicked out of D1 and I went to Winston. So we into, like, game film and stuff.
Yeah.
They picking on me, like, you sure you ready for this? I'm like, man, nobody. I played at D1s and all type of stuff.
Yeah.
But when I got in that court games,
it was crazy.
It felt like if that was probably like the closest I could felt to the NBA game.
Dang.
Wow.
What about you now? You got a cocky moment? Not one
Gotta
thing.
be a Concord.
You really had to piss now for her.
I honestly do not have a cocky moment. It's just not in me. It's not in me.
She's always laid back.
It's not in me.
Humble motherfucker. Get
I mean,
down
the
and walk
layup
off.
be just.
It's not
It's
in me.
just easy
She's too
going,
smooth,
like,
bro. She's
so
too
smooth.
I mean, somebody talk shit and I turn up, but it ain't like no cocky
You the
moment.
type, you just
like
suck
I'm
your
still,
teeth. You're
yeah,
like,
I'm still not even gonna say nothing
Yeah,
to you.
she's smooth with it. Smooth.
So, Ameer, you just mentioned getting kicked out of a D1. What did that experience do for you?
It changed my whole life.
It changed your whole life? Why you say that?
If I could replay, that's the only day I replay me getting kicked out of there.
Really?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I do. Yeah, it changed a lot. Like, just sitting in the office with a coach that don't want to let you go. And then, like, and I feel like Knock could agree with me, like, because she was just so raw. Like, when you raw, you don't think about no D2. Like, you wasn't probably thinking about D2. You was like, D1. Yeah. So when I'm in the office at a D1, and now I'm really hearing he about to let me go, and D2s is calling him literally while we in the meeting. He like, yeah, I'm letting him go.
Damn.
I'm letting him go. Like, I think it was probably like 5 D2s that called. All top D2s, too. Oh, it was just... That was like a hard, like, that was bad. That was bad.
That had to be hard, man. Like,
yeah, it was bad, man. I ain't gonna lie. I still think about that day. Yeah.
What advice would you give young players that's going to face that reality? They come from these small towns, maybe, and their life changed. You know, I don't know if that was the reasoning behind some of the decisions that you had maybe made, but what advice would you give these young athletes to, you know, as they go out here and reach new heights, go into different territories?
Listen to your mother. Listen to your mother, and just stay hungry. Like me, back in that time, my coaches, I'm just disgusted how it was at the time. Cause like I said, I can get his feedback to like my little brother and people younger. Bro, I wasn't like my coach used to ask me, Ameer, come in the gym. I used to get mad when he told me to come in the gym. Like, nigga, I don't need to go in that gym. I'm about to come right to practice and dog y'all. And that's what I did every time. But what would have made me great at that moment if I would have been in the gym.
Yeah.
Like, I had one dude, his name Dakari Anderson. That's my boy. Shout out to Dakari 3D. Like, when I got to them, I used to like look at him like, who is this dude?
Yeah.
Bro, he was first in the lines with every drill. He was, after practice, I'm running to the locker room to go take my stuff off. I won't even shower at the locker room. I'm showering at home. Mm-hmm. He is in the gym shooting. Come in the gym. Dedication. He wasn't the best. I was the best one. Yeah. You feel me? Like, and what made me not do it even more, I'm like, okay, he doing that, and I'm not doing it. So I'm keep not doing it. Yeah. Like, you feel me? Yeah. But that was my mindset. It wasn't like, oh, let me try to outwork him. I never had if I would have had the mentality to outwork him.
So you didn't have a challenge, basically. That's what it was.
No, it was challenges at my D1. Like, my D1, it was one of them schools, like if you got conferences, I know you should know, like, my team used to win out. They used to go to the tournament. So, like, I had the blueprint. Like, all I had to do was go there and just hoop. It wasn't like there was people there. It was like we had players there that was just for defense.
Oh,
damn. You feel me? Just for rebounding. It wasn't like we had a lot of... I was the most skilled one. But we had players that did well so imagine me going against somebody that played defense their whole life.
Yeah.
In practice. So he getting me right and I'm still dogging him. You know what I'm saying? But I had a challenge. It wasn't easy or nothing. Wasn't nothing was easy. I still had to go there and hoop every practice. And I did that. But it was just, man, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like my big headed, I never experienced that much love. Like I said, I was getting paid for my coaches. Like, keep 100. I ain't have to do no tests. They did everything.
No tests?
I didn't do nothing. Only reason I put all this out because Sam Houston don't rock with me no more. They don't rock with me. Like, the players there do. Like, you know?
But because of what happened.
But the coach so hurt, like, and me and him was like this. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about like this where if we got film, I have to sit next to him. He didn't want nobody sitting next to him but me. Yeah. Jackson, you sitting right here.
You were his go-to.
Yeah, he was his go-to. So it's like...
That was a huge letdown for him in his house.
It was. I let him down. I definitely because of the person I was. But, yeah, they don't rock with me so that I could spell all this. I wasn't doing no tests.
So...
No exams.
You couldn't see yourself in the future.
Never happened to me before.
like having a conversation with him? Like
I could and I want to, like I really do, and I feel like he the type, and I know for sure, because the assistant coaches, they still reached out to me, and they still like see I'm still doing that, didn't define me or nothing. So I feel like he know I'm doing okay for myself. I'm not where I want to be, but I'm doing blessed. So I feel like we could one day, whenever he, because I feel like I messed. I'm thinking for myself. I probably messed up his bag too, because he was already getting the bag. So imagine if I would have won that year, that conference, and I would have got drafted, or whether I got drafted, I would have went to the summer league like I was going to do and got on the NBA team.
He had plans for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the meeting, that one-on-one meeting you have with the coach?
Yeah.
Everybody have?
Yeah.
Bro, we had one of them. Everybody was telling me, I know y'all used to be like, what they say, what coach say? Everybody came out and said what they said. I happened to be like the second last one. My meeting was different from all that.
Yeah.
My meeting was that he told me straight up, like, he didn't say I was going to get drafted. He didn't say I was just going to be in the NBA. He was like, bro, you're going to go straight to the NBA Summer League, and then from there, that's all you need. You go to the Summer League, regardless if you get to the NBA, you got a lot of leverage after the Summer League. You can go play the Summer League next year.
Right.
And the year next year, it could keep going. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? My meeting was different. Like, he treated me different. Like I said, I got big-headed there, bro. I didn't know how to take that stuff, bro. I did not know how to take that stuff. I'm from Concord.
If you could have a conversation with him, what would you say? Like,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
2004.
That's it?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Do you want to tell the story why?
What you mean?
What happened?
I could get into a little details, but like, long story short, it was one of my boys' birthday, and like me being big headed, like I had the campus on lock, like so I knew RAs, all that. So like, but we never did any illegal business in the dorms. We never did. It was always off camp, always. Yeah. So that particular day, I'm like, all right, bro, it's your birthday. Nobody gonna tell me no. That's how I was thinking.
Damn,
like,
spoiled
gonna mess with us, man. And then we did what we did. They called police. Police came. I begged him not to call the coach. And he called the coach. Coach came up there. And like the way the coach made it seem like he didn't yell at nobody but me. Like but the way he made it seem like I just had to run it off. Bro, I would have ran 1 million suicides. 2 million if I had to. Like 3 million. You feel me? Like, I would have ran until he was like, all right, you can play now. Like that's how I was thinking. And that's how he made it seem at the time. Yeah. But then, like, I guess when he found out they had to go in the Houston newspaper, that's when everything, like, because before then, to keep it 100 with y'all, like, how can I say, I was always a good kid, but I have little slip-ups. Like, but not bad slip-ups. Slip-ups where my coaches and them might know. Mm-hmm. So I had little slip-ups before that incident.
Yeah.
But all the slip-ups.
It wasn't nobody outside the family.
Yeah, but all the slip-ups was like, when I did it, it was like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Slap on the wrist. Yeah.
Like, you feel me? So I'm like, oh, they not tripping, which they wasn't.
Yeah.
But when it came down to it, it was damn near either his job or mine, for real, if you think about it. Like, how is he going to keep allowing that? And I wasn't the first person who went through that. I was just probably the first one who he thought that had a bright future. That
happened to him.
You know what I'm saying? He had some good players that went through Sam Houston, but the talks me and man and stuff, only me and him would know that. So, like, yeah,
it's life, and I mean,
it's a game changer for sure.
It definitely taught you.
That was a game changer, bro. That was
that humbled you a little bit.
Yeah, I didn't even enroll to Winston till 2 months later. I was so messed up. School been started. I got kicked out of Sam. I came back to Concord. I was here for 2 months, a month and a half. Coaches blowing me up. Like, we started school with this, that. I already know. Yeah. And Winston hit me up, and I was like, that's close for my mama to touch me.
Mm. So I probably know the answer to this question, but have y'all ever thought about throwing in the towel? Like just saying, I'm done with this shit. Was it an experience that happened or a situation and you like, I'm going to put a ball to the side?
I mean, yeah. I mean, overseas is hard.
Yeah.
I mean, what was going through your mind, or what had happened? What was that process like?
I mean, honestly, me being the only American on the team was just hard. Like that was probably the hardest experience I ever like encountered. Like it's just hard. Like you don't know anybody. Nobody wants to speak English. You only got a few. Your teammates really don't rock with you. They really jealous of you. Like, it's just hard. You're away from home, and I was a homebody. I went to school right down the street. So, it was tough. Just being overseas was tough.
So what made you keep going?
Because I love the hoop. I love the hoop, and that's all I knew.
Yeah.
And, like, us growing up is different from what it is now. Like, I feel like I probably would have been a little bit more active in different things. Definitely NIL deals for sure. But, it was really just hoop. That's all I knew was hoop. So, shit, I just stuck with it because that's all I knew.
Yeah.
You know who you remind me of?
Who?
Y'all seen that girl that hoop that played for, I want to say either South Carolina or Tennessee. She cold. She short, too. She cold.
She on the Carey League, right? The girl that just got.
Is that her? I don't know. I don't even know her name. But I feel like if I show her you're gonna know who she is.
She's from South Carolina?
I think so. Yeah. She played for South Carolina, I think. She
right
she
now?
be having the dreads.
Oh, you talking about Malaysia?
Like, I feel like if you was playing
that's the name of South Carolina.
If you was playing this time, like, you'll be league.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 100. You'll be league.
And then even with today's time, it's nothing to be at a game, and this is all they doing. We didn't have shit like we don't even have memories from high school, middle school. They can record. They have access to so much.
You had some epic games.
She had some crazy games
and clutch games too. Yeah. Clutch games.
I mean, it was few of y'all, you know what I mean? Just the whole squad was nice, don't get me wrong. The whole squad was nice.
It was nice.
I went, you know what I mean, from, I don't know, just working out to goddamn carrying the towel, but I don't even know. It's just look, you know what I mean? But it was cool, though. It was a hell of a squad to be around. It was a family. You know what I mean? Those girls, like, it was like a family. You know what I mean? So it was really dope to be a part of that in some way, shape, and form, man. No matter how it played out, I just wanted to shoot the ball. I didn't want to run. You know what I mean? I had a little shot, but I didn't want to run. You know what I mean? So it was all good. It worked out. You know what I mean? Track was my thing. You know what I mean? So I went with that. But nonetheless, man, I know for me, that was tough. Like, I had a gift, you know what I mean, with shot put and discus. If I could have loved that as much as I thought I loved basketball, you know what I mean? Because when you really love it, you'll make those sacrifices. I wasn't trying to sacrifice that. You know what I mean? Like, what I needed to do in order to stay with ball. But nonetheless, you know, with track, I qualified for nationals and overslept.
What?
Overslept. I was nice.
That's crazy.
I was nice. Yeah, that was crazy. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. But to be honest with you, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't realize the gift that I had. You know what I mean? And I didn't. And then I never had a coach. And that pretty much brings me to my next question for you guys. I know that you guys have learned so much about the game from so many different people, probably. You know, who is that coach? It's not favorites, none of that, because all of us can learn different things, but it's that one person that makes that light bulb go off for you, that light go off, that you connect with. What coach did that for you? Like, made that go off for you and just took you to a whole nother level in your game?
I got a couple. I ain't gonna lie. I got a couple. It ain't just one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple. I got my coach at Northwest. When I was at Northwest, he did that because he used to try me.
He used to try you, man.
Yeah, because I couldn't play varsity freshman and sophomore. Well, I played sophomore year. I couldn't play freshman year. And he used to throw, like, slick comments like, "You're not ready for this," you know. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then, once it was time for me to get, you know, really, oh, yeah, he was, get about it, Ameer. But it was him, my ever Mac coach, Coach Wright, and Coach Johnson. Shout out to them. And the Northwest coach's name was Coach Jenkins. A lot of people didn't like Jenkins either, but he was cool. But yeah, them three. So, and you remember Coach Walker?
I remember
George
Coach
Walker?
Walker.
Yeah, George Walker was my dog too.
Oh, yeah, George Walker.
He used to believe in me a lot. He used to believe in me.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
Yeah, he was a good coach. So he had a good person. He used to pick us up, take us to get ice cream and stuff.
And a good person.
And Poplin too. Poplin too.
Oh, yeah.
Poplin helped my game a lot.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Andy Poplin.
Andy Poplin.
I'm hoping
Oh,
my
yeah, I hear a
nephew
lot
can
of
get in
good
with
things.
him next summer.
CP3.
Yeah,
he would see. He need to.
He in the scope. He in the
And
scope for that.
Greensboro. That's what CP3 really originated at.
Man, they've been doing so. I mean, the game has really changed, man. And watching my nephew go through what he's doing, and the main conversation that me and my brother have is like, listen, my brother played for Andy, right? So he played for Poplin, Coach Poplin, and you know, I regret because that was the baddest coach I feel like Concord has ever had. Yeah, absolutely.
You didn't like Poplin as a coach?
No, I loved him.
Oh, love him.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, just for what he was to my brothers and what I seen him be to other athletes, you know, the Lances and the D's. I feel like he really showed them a game changer, not just for their game, but he's been able to take these same things that he's learned and put them into his son's life. Yeah. And it's just like crazy when you follow the steps. You know what I mean? Like nowadays, it's like it is a slim chance for you to make it to that higher level. But if you just follow the steps, you know what I mean? Like you stay got it. And stay focused. You know what I mean? So now it's like all like shifting for him. Like this, my nephew was ranked last year and they had him on a JV team. He was ranked in the state. Yeah. Only ranked player in the state that's on a JV team. You know what I mean? Crazy, and this kid is 6'7". You know what I mean?
Yeah. And why in the world did they have him on JV?
Man, it was crazy. But this summer has been just like exponential growth. You know what I mean? And he's been running into people who identify, you know what I mean, with his talents, and they see like, yo, this is a 6'8", 15-year-old kid.
I ain't never heard of no shit like that. So I don't think I knew he was 6'8". I knew he could ball, but I didn't know he was that tall.
Crazy.
Yeah, he's 6'8", man, and he's nice, man. He's really, really nice. You can just tell that he has a very high IQ for the game. You know what I mean? Like swift passes, like just, you know when to make those decisions. And you know, I tell my brother all the time, like, you can see that growth is going to, you know, take change and it's getting better and better. You know what I mean? Like, we had a conversation in the bet, if you're watching all the time. Like, I'm thinking nephew going to end up probably at least 6'11". You know what I mean?
If he's 6'7", 6'8" now, he got...
You said 8th grade?
No, he's 15 and he's actually in 10th. He's going to be in 10th. He's going to be a sophomore.
Yeah, he's going to be a sophomore.
Yeah, he'll get taller.
Yeah, he gonna stop growing till like 25.
Yeah,
I was still growing. I was still growing in college.
Yeah.
So he gonna get to about 6'10", 6'11".
That's what we thinking, man. But nonetheless, man, I you know, in regards to what you guys are looking to do, I know he answered the question, but what does your future look like? I mean, I know that you said that there's still some things that you want to do. Obviously, you're gonna be coaching. Doing some coaching here and there, everywhere. But are you trying to make that a long-term goal for yourself, is to stay in the game of coaching and building your AU team as well?
Yeah, I'll always be close to the game, regardless of what it is, whether it's training, coaching, whatever. That's just because that's what I love to do. Yeah. So I'll always be close to the game in some aspect, but I honestly have been looking forward to doing different things. Yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to make no announcements on here, but yeah, I've been interested in learning different things for sure.
I got you.
Could you see yourself coaching at a college level?
I don't want to put no limit onto what I'm supposed to do because I don't know. But
that's a great answer.
If I was to say, I would say no. Only because, I don't know, I just seen my coaches doing it, and I just know I just don't feel like that's for me. But, I mean, I don't want to put no limit on what's supposed to be for me, you know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Ree, you got any other questions?
Nah, no, it's been amazing, you know, just definitely catching up with Ameer. You know, we'll be in passing But just to sit down, talk, you know, and hear the growth, see the growth, like it's amazing. And then Nah everywhere. I'm always that's my dog right there. I don't even have the words.
You used to see me running around Oakcrest every day.
Bro, Ameer always had on a pair of basketball shorts, no shirt. And if he did have one off, it was taken off at the court.
So you heard that? You see, people need to out there tuning into this. People be thinking
sun
like
up, sun down. I'm talking about and then we'd get a little basketball goal. Sometimes the officer buy it. Sometimes they done stole it from somebody.
Right.
But they'll draw a little court. Me, the first one out there. You know, one of my favorite moves you used to do. Wow. Do y'all remember? Oh God, what was that game called? NBA Streets, the street basketball game. Yeah, he could do the slip and slide.
Oh yeah, I used to kill that shit. I used to kill that.
But yeah, man, like, gosh, I used to have to be on Ameer team. I had to be on your team, or I ball with Antoine. Or I ain't want to be with the
what
losers.
was they called in high school?
What?
Full clip.
Full clip.
Full clip. Yeah.
Full clip. I used to be scared of them niggas.
Nah, though. I remember our 8th grade. We had Miss Dudash the reason I got kicked off the damn team. We ain't even had tryouts yet. Fooling up with we in class harsh,
cutting
up.
She like sound crazy. Though.
Every time,
for real.
Look, she like every time y'all smack y'all lips, that's a suicide. Man, I never. We had 8 suicides, but we even tried out for the team.
Hey, shout out to Coach Morton though, because I remember your question about coaching.
Yeah, I was
shout out,
just ask you
shout
about
out to
that.
Coach Morton because she changed the whole game of basketball at Concord. They was trash, like 0-25 trash.
Oh,
yeah, and she came and changed.
0-25.
Yeah, they was trash. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she came and changed the whole game. She put in that work, and that's what it takes. Like she started AAU teams was playing early. Like it didn't just happen overnight. We put in that work.
She was driven, man. She had a state championship on her mind. Like she saw it. You know what I mean? And it was phenomenal watching her actually accomplish that, man, because I remember, you know, just being in 8th grade coming up, she used to come down to the middle school, even, you know, watch us practice, help us out, this, that, and the third, bring high school players. That's when, if I'm not mistaken, like Shamika, there's an old crew, you know, that they used to bring down. I remember when Vaughn and them used to come down. I think it was about, you know, Vaughn's freshman year possibly, because she was a year ahead of me. But nonetheless, you know, but nonetheless, the actual things that she did, you know what I mean, for women's sports there, just, those were some accomplishments, man. Yes. Some big years, man.
I ain't gonna lie, that time when y'all was in school.
Hey, you took it. I was waiting on my moment to talk. When we was in school, it was a time to be in school for sports.
I'm gonna keep on 100, bro. Like y'all understand, so y'all point of view from y'all games is like different. Like it ain't nowhere near like mine. I'm 30. How old you is again, man?
We only
31.
31.
Yeah, about to be 32.
32 years. So I mean, I know y'all, but y'all know back then we used to look at like 2 grades, 3 grades was. You feel me? Yeah. So like when we used to come to y'all games, my group, my age, bro, like we used to have to go find a seat.
No, those games was crazy.
Like, them was real.
And
like
then
events,
Lance was playing too. Yeah. Man,
Lance, and they had you. Hey, Anton come through there. Josh.
That was crazy because you usually would not see a woman's game as packed as you used to see our women's games. Like,
and definitely not right now.
No, niggas used to be like, we're going to go see Nah play. Like,
that was nice.
Like,
you know,
we used to crush 100. I don't know what girls team, you know, now in high school crushing 100 points. Like we used to be out there hooping.
You've been whooping but your whole life, bro. Like even us playing rec ball together, like
I played with dudes all my life though. I played with
lived
dudes.
at the rec, bro.
Yeah, I played with
lived
dudes all
at
the
the
rec. I
time.
love the rec.
If nobody was at the rec, we used to walk to Logan.
Nah, do you remember when we had the Mellows, bruh? We had the Mellows. We had the Mellow jersey.
The black and blue ones.
Jordan,
You know the black and
The
blue
black
ones?
and blue.
the
man.
Joy
Them shits
earring.
was fire,
Now
man.
listen to
Them
this
shits
shit
hard,
though. So I had stayed. Yeah, you know what I'm about to tell. I stayed the night with Nine and shit. So we getting dressed. I don't know where we was going. So we had stayed at our grandma's house. Her grandma was spraying the plants with oil shit. Bruh, I was walking through the house with them shoes on. All you heard was doom. I'm telling y'all, I ain't even exaggerating. I know I shook that whole damn house, man. Like, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Spraying the plants with oil shit.
That's different.
That's different.
Why?
Good times, man. Good times for sure, man. Listen, I really do appreciate you guys coming out and, just sharing. I asked you the question already, and now I just want to ask you, for women, I actually have two questions for you. First of all, are you pleased to see where women's sports are going? Like the attention that is getting, and things of that nature. Is that something that you're excited to see? How you feel about it?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think it's amazing because I just think that women's game is. I mean, it's a different perspective. A lot of people think it's not as entertaining. I think it's more smarts and skill, honestly. But
yeah, true to the game.
I think it's good. A lot of people hating on like how it's coming with the white girl Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
So what?
She's
She's tough. She's good. There's a reason why she has a whole fan base behind her. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's good.
And they individually have their fan base, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like they're great at different things, but together, you know what I mean? Like if you had them on the same team, you would say they stack them. You know what I mean? Because that would be crazy. But I feel like they're great at their own thing. For me, it's like a damn Mary J. Blige. You know what I mean? Comparison to Jennifer Hudson. You know what I mean? Like both great. You
can't really compare.
You can't compare.
No.
You know what I mean? Then you got Lauryn Hill. You know what I mean? So it's just like still great pioneers in the game. You can tell that they're going to do a lot for women's sports. But, I respect it for what it is. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that it is bringing that challenge, you know what I mean? And that rivalry that people want to see. I'm looking forward to it growing, being, more available in different states and stuff like that. More teams, you know what I mean? Because it seemed like I see the same advertisement. I don't know if I'm watching the same game or not, but they play so often, the same people, because there's few teams, and I just be like, damn, is this the same game? Like, you know what I mean? But outside of that, man, I'm happy about that, but I wanted to get your perspective on that. Nonetheless, I did ask him about, what advice he would give. What advice would you give to young women that's coming up that, love the game? Just coming from your experience, what advice would you give? Young athletes in general.
Honestly, just to work hard. Like if you're gonna do it. Like be 100% with it. Like it's not gonna be easy. Like I train a lot of people right now and it's just beginning to play basketball and they get extremely frustrated. It's not easy. Mm-hmm. Basketball is one of the hardest games to play. Like it's not easy. So if you're gonna do it, just stick with it and give it your all. Like you're gonna get rewarded just by the work you put in.
Yeah. The hardest part about basketball is breathing. I don't know how y'all do that shit. For 4 quarters, sometimes like 8-10 minute quarters, right?
When you get older though, you know what's crazy? You learn how to control your breathing while on the court though. Cause I'm with you there. Cause I used to be like, bro, I'm tired.
Yeah, man.
But now I'm getting older.
I'm just like,
I'm like, bro, there's some stuff that don't deserve as much energy on the court. If that makes sense. It's real talk, though.
Yeah, I feel you.
I knew it was one of those things that was like, I like playing, but I think I really like shooting because, you know what I mean? Like
less motion.
The thing is like, bro, when you playing basketball, man, sometimes the game goes so fast that you just come down on your feet from jumping to get the ball. Everybody else already hit it back. You finally catch up to everybody else. Now they hit it the other direction. You know what I mean? Like, this definitely ain't fair. I feel like, it's for a sinner. I used to love when they say when they shooting the foul line, you on the free throw, and they like just go back, Yeah. I love that opportunity because that's rare for a big guy, a post person. You know what I mean? They want you to be down there in the box. But man, when they give you a little break,
imagine these big men we play with that's like 7 feet, right? We'll come down as these guards, we'll put up a shot, and they don't even touch the ball.
Yeah, man, that's
they
crazy.
Be sick. They don't sometimes even get back on defense.
If I could,
you feel like you open, you know what I mean? But that person that got the ball don't feel like you open.
You don't feel like you open.
And then you got to run back unsatisfied with not getting an opportunity.
Then you got to run right back.
I mean, come on, man. It's just that game is not for everybody. So when you say it's hard, you're not lying. It's hard, man, because mentally. Then you get somebody come up in your face like, yeah, you tired. What's up? I am. Take me out. You know what I mean? Like, this is what you come into, man. But it is real stuff. It's a real game, man. But it's a game that I respect, and I've grew up watching it, you know what I mean, and having a respect for it. Like I said, I thought I liked to play, but I love to shoot. It's a fun game. You know what I mean?
I like to play. If I could go back in time, I would have listened to my daddy when my daddy told me to lose weight. I was a decent player. I couldn't get up the damn court. I get up like about for a good run.
Hey, defensively, she protected that.
After that,
no, she did.
Hey,
No,
defensively, I ain't gonna hold you. She was. You remember when we went to Texas?
Nigga, that was Tennessee.
No, it wasn't Texas.
We was in Texas?
Yes. Amarillo,
we ain't gonna talk about it. Look, you remember when I threw the plum? I wish Brianna was on here.
Listen, man, we got. I'm sure y'all got hella memories because I know I do. I got hella memories. And ain't play much, so I know y'all got memories like for real. I mean, I played JV. Don't get me wrong. I played JV freshman and sophomore year. Coach, but this is the thing. Coach tried. You know what I mean? You can't lie. I was with y'all though. She tried.
That's right.
She tried. You know what I mean? During the summer, she like, all right, you come too. You know what I mean? Like, we're gonna try to make this work. But then, you know what I mean? I feel like TT came and it was just done.
Over. TT was a beast.
It was over when TT came. I said, yeah.
I used to like watching Jasmine. I used to like watching Jasmine Johnson.
She was nice too.
Was good too.
Yes.
She was very nice, man. It was a game changer, but still, even just practicing with y'all, you know what I mean, and being on the court with y'all, like I said, it was like a family oriented thing. It definitely kept me in shape for track, you know what I mean? So I wasn't, you know what I mean? It wasn't all gone and, you know what I mean, just not useful, you know what I mean? Like, I still not stupid, man.
You had that chemical down.
Listen, I had what down?
That's what Nate said. You held the chemical down. Hey, Tips too. Shout out to Tip.
Y'all remember the one time that we watched film and I recorded somebody else's significant partner, and I don't know how it got on that part, but I promise you, you know what I mean. At the time, it was not intentional, you know what I mean? But we came across it when we was watching film and stuff, you know what I mean? But other than that, I'm gonna tell you one thing though. That's a job that people don't realize is really difficult, especially when you're playing a team when you're watching a game that's good.
That's good. It's hard to be a camera.
Because you start looking the other way. The whole game is this way. The camera is that way. Man, Coach used to hate that, man. I'm sure she was happy when she found that replacement, too. For real. I'm telling you, man. It was all love, man. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys, man, just coming through and talking with us. Again, I know that this is going to be something that is going to help somebody in the long run. Somebody's watching this right now trying to figure out, like, yo, do I really want this or do I not? You know what I mean? Like, I got a friend of mine right now that's going through it with her son. Like, he's good, but, like, at this age, I feel like when you at 13, 14 years old, if you going to run with these guys these days, you got to decide that's what you want to do. You know what I mean? Otherwise, paying AAU and getting frustrated he not playing. Like, come on, you helping out the team, man. You just helping them get to Florida. You know what I mean? So I'm just,
That's crazy.
I mean, tell the truth
It's
though.
real.
I mean, come on, man. They don't never get no playing time. You just help the team get there.
That's real.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? And I know it's bad for business because you probably gonna have a few of those. You know what I mean? On your AAU team, that's helping y'all get to Florida. You know what I mean? Orlando weekend be, crazy. Tournaments is crazy, but nonetheless, you know what I mean? If anybody, don't worry about that.
Oh, my bad, bro.
You still on?
I'm still on here. Am I fine?
Oh my God, she was ready to get up out of here. Close it out, man.
Nah,
You gotta
absolutely.
close out
This
the show.
was definitely. This episode will always be dear to my heart. I definitely appreciate y'all.
Can't she can't talk with the motherfucking grills in her mouth.
Coming to show some love. Hey, when we was pre-recording one day, you was copying me.
Exactly, man. It's just all good shit.
I appreciate y'all showing us love. Absolutely. Thank you for all the supporters. Again, if you want a t-shirt, tonight is the only night. It's gonna be $10. After that, it's going to 20, right? E? 20.
Double
a
the
whole
ticket.
dub.
These 5. If you want a hoodie, go ahead and send me 20 tonight. Cause it's going up to 30 after that. So make sure
God
y'all.
damn. Oh, the hoodie.
The hoodie. Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, they are extremely nice.
Yeah, they hard.
Yeah, they hard for real. Get y'all one.
For sure. Again, we appreciate you guys for tuning in. Much love. Blessings to everybody. It's the Who You Tellin' podcast. Take it easy.
All right, we out.